Alright then, this has been a long, long time in the making. I checked my video files, and the earliest one was from, like, what was it, March 17th? this, this build took a while because of just how busy I was. But it's all done now, everything. This is done. So let's just get on with a little explanation here. Let's get the best part for last. Let's start with, I don't know, let's just say the helicopter. This one, I had no trouble with the propellers. I think I showed that off, but I got everything sorted out. The roof can be removed pretty easily. I built a series of connection points because it's kind of hard to get things through that door. But inside, we have a little canister that has a little piece of an Indominus Rex fossil. And I didn't put any chairs in here because it just didn't really fit. I tried to find ways to fit like 2 chairs, but it just wouldn't work. So just have the guys sit on the floor, I guess. And the door, I built this door like last second before I started this video. This little piece here, you can slide it all the way down. I thought that I just got the idea to do it. It doesn't have any endpoints. You could slide the door right off, but I still think it's worth it. I think it's a nice little detail. You can close the door on the helicopter. So yeah, that was just a little neat bonus feature I built in there right before I started the video. The little things at the bottom, I think it's a little small. Whatever these, I don't know what these are called. But I couldn't find a way to build like natural looking ones. And I couldn't find any bigger ones, so this is what we have to go with for now. Maybe I could fix it later. Where did this come from? Oh, there we go. And of course it comes with a little rope ladder. I built these little like rope connection pieces. I've used them before. They're nice and bendy. And I've connected them using little things. I've built 2 of them so that you can have, if you bring your little T-Rex and you can have him rip off the bottom half, And yeah, so that's the helicopter. It attaches, as you can see, right about there. The little connection points. So yeah, there we go. That's the helicopter. We get to the little submarine, which I just use a little gear piece, turn into a saw, a couple of these to make a little grabby arm. And it's really just, it's got a bunch of little basic details. I put all the lights in that I could possibly fit. I got some propellers on the back. I put that back there. I don't even know if it really is. There is a propeller back there. I just wanted this to stop looking so flat and boring. And also, this little top piece is actually its own separate little thing. Because I couldn't find a way to naturally attach it. There's probably a lot in there. And if you slid in the footage, you can see a lot about my attempts to just get this thing to, I don't know, automatically like open up from the top, but it just wasn't working. So it's its own little separate piece. You can just slide in and out. Makes it really easy to sit a guy inside. Unfortunately, these things are only big enough for one person, so you can't put both the guys, although I did still include both of them. I didn't give them like the hair or the hats because if you want the headphones like the ones that the guys have in the movie, you have to have like certain special hats, which have little holes on top of them. And these are the best. I couldn't find any hair pieces besides like girl hair pieces that had this little dot. This thing hasn't been updated in a while. The Indominus Rex from the classic Jurassic Park Lego line or Jurassic World Lego line, still isn't in this thing. It hasn't been updated in like 3 years, so probably missing a lot of good pieces. We got a little facade here of like some bones for, Indominus Rex retrieval. I got the guy that gets eaten by the Mosasaurus on the helicopter, gets chased by the T-Rex. There's a thing you could probably actually replace if you wanted to, like his little thing with a hood, like Dennis Nedry's little hood, something like that. I got one little guard, one little mercenary dude to fly the helicopter. Let's get to the big one, the Mosasaurus. I couldn't make its, I wanted to make its nose and like skull as like narrow and like arrow shaped as the movie one, but it just wasn't possible with Lego bricks. I had to work within limitations, although I do think I did a good job, as good as I could have done. There was a lot of footage that was cut off from the beginning of the like the video where I tested out like 7 different kinds of heads for the Mosa, because I got like the inside teeth too, where I could add a little detail. His jaw opens nice and wide. You can, put the let's actually want to go do this really quick. You open up his jaws. You grab the. I guess I was gonna try to usually grab all connections, but it doesn't have all the connections. Just grab this and you can just put it right in front, and it doesn't really perfectly work, but hey, there you go. And of course, it's got the usual amount of joints. It's got one for the one for the head and a bunch for the tail to make sure you can get that nice flexibility in there. I know it's not really a realistic fluke on the back, but I was going for a bit more Jurassic World than I was realism. Color scheme is, of course, the simple Jurassic World Mosasaurus color scheme of just being, you know, bluish gray and white on the bottom. Nice counter shade. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's just, you know, 2 vehicles. There's a little submarine. There's 4 dudes, 3 of which could get eaten by the Mosasaurus if you really want to. I don't know why you wouldn't. But that's it. It's just a nice little set, and this is the kind of set that when I do get enough money, I would love to build it, because it's not exactly impossible. This is one of the sets that is entirely made out of pieces that do exist, but I'm not going to get anyone's hopes up, because it'll be a long time before anything happens, because first off, I'm horribly financially crippled because of the whole outbreak nonsense. And this Mosasaurus would be quite expensive. This is 1,000 bricks total. Probably like 300. It's taken about. It's probably like 700 bricks for the Mosa. I don't have it individually by itself, so I can't test that. But yeah, there we go. I really do like the way this turned out. Spent a lot of time, a few months, got time to mull over the ideas and work on them slowly over time, and I think it all came together quite nice over the course of, how many months has it been? So March, April, May, June. So over the course of about 3 months, 4 months if you just want to count pure months, but considering I started in the middle of March and ended in the middle of, actually no, it's July, isn't it? Forget what I said, 4 months. So yeah, over the course of 4 months, this thing came out pretty well. I'm going to try to get this video uploaded today, hopefully. Yeah, it's July 2nd, keep that in mind. Hopefully I get this uploaded by today, but we've got work. It's already been an hour, god damn it. I have 2 hours to work. Oh boy.